Have you ever felt like you're shouting into the wind, trying to convince people of your ideas, but nobody seems to listen? It's exhausting, right? Well, what if I told you there's a better way? A way to stop persuading and start attracting. It's something I call the law of intellectual gravity. The core idea is simple but powerful. Stop trying to persuade the world. It's a losing battle. Instead, focus on finding your people, your thinkers, your 1%. The people who are already looking for what you have to offer. This shift in perspective is incredibly liberating. It means you don't have to design your work for everyone. In fact, you absolutely shouldn't. Think about it. When you share ideas that require real, deep thinking, you won't appeal to the masses. And that's a good thing. You'll naturally attract a very specific kind of person. Who are these people? Well, they're often people in a state of transition, maybe at a crossroads in their life or career. They're people who've already been disillusioned once. They've seen behind the curtain of simplistic answers and are looking for something more substantial. These are people who value truth over comfort. They're not afraid of ideas that challenge their existing beliefs. They'd rather have a difficult truth than a comfortable lie. And crucially, they are people who can think in systems, not just slogans. They understand that the world is complex, and they're looking for nuanced understanding, not catchy one-liners that fall apart under pressure. So, your job isn't to be a battering ram, trying to break down the walls of everyone's fortress of belief. That's an aggressive, and frankly, ineffective approach. Your real job is to become an architect. Your job is to create a space where those walls aren't even necessary. A workshop for the mind. What does this space look like? It's a place that actively invites critique instead of demanding agreement. It's where you put your best ideas on the table and genuinely ask others to stress test them. Find the weak points. Help you make them stronger. It's about creating an environment that feels safe enough for people to truly think, not just obedient enough for them to nod along. This is the bedrock of real progress. Whether we're talking about psychology, science, business, or our personal lives, this is how serious change happens. It's a fusion of rigor and humanity. It means holding firm to disciplined, logical thinking while also acknowledging the messy, beautiful, human realities of trauma, history, and unique lived experiences. The two aren't mutually exclusive. They're essential partners. We need the structure of logic and the empathy of human understanding. So, where should you focus your energy? Stop shouting at fortresses. You'll just lose your voice, and the walls will only get thicker. Instead, build that workshop. Build a place where the rare and wonderful act of open, consensual thinking can happen. A place where ideas are forged, tested, and refined. Because that's where the real work gets done. That's how you actually change minds, not by forcing them, but by inviting them into a better way of thinking together. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, please consider subscribing for more ideas that can help you build your own workshop of the mind. See you in the next one.